Strap in. Today's video will be a bit of a mixed bag of news, mainly because we've got different people from within Battle Hour giving us conflicting info, but we do know one thing for sure. We're going to be getting a ton of reveals. First, I want to address the bad news, which has turned into pretty confusing news. Initially, the Battle Hour Twitter account posted a tweet saying, "We've been receiving many applications to attend this event. Thank you very much for your support. This event will be held offline at the LA Convention Center. There will be no live streams on the day of the event," which, as you can imagine, absolutely outraged the community. The last event was live streamed and we got a ton of reveals, not least of which Budokai Tenkaichi 4, which of course ended up being Sparking Zero. Now, leading up to Battle Hour, we've got a ton of hype for Daima, Sparking Zero, and DLC for the games we've had for years like Kakarot and Xenoverse 2. Why now do they say it's offline only? Well, this is where it gets confusing. Tyrant_UK on Twitter, who is a host for Battle Hour, confirmed on Twitter the tweet for the Battle Hour account was just misworded, and that he was personally assured there would be live streaming of the event. He doesn't know what will be live streamed, but there will be live streaming in some capacity. This could mean the tournaments are live, but the news about Daima and Sparking Zero would be censored, similar to what happened at NYCC. It could also mean the opposite, that the news will be live and the tournament will be censored, which would kind of defeat the purpose. So I think if there is live streaming, it will probably lean more toward the tournament side of things. Again, we have no official confirmation as to what extent the event will be live streamed, but the idea that some of it will be blocked at all kind of defeats the purpose, and that's what's got a lot of people upset. Until we get clarification, I don't want to allow myself to be too outraged about this. Like Tyrant said, this could just be a simple miscommunication. Time will tell. And also, like I said, we're getting Daima information for sure. We've gotten info about the panels, and Akio Iyoku is confirmed to be there on the 28th at 9:30 p.m. EST to share more news on the series. We also got confirmation of Sparking Zero getting a panel earlier that day at 5 p.m. EST. And if you're a fan of DBZ Kakarot, the Dragon Ball Games Twitter account actually confirmed we're getting info about the next DLC, so that's exciting as well. The Dragon Ball Games Twitter account also shared that you can ask the developers of the Dragon Ball Z games some questions. So you actually can go to Dragon Ball Games on Twitter, and they have a post that says, "Do you have questions for the producers who worked on some of the most renowned Dragon Ball video game series? Ask them here before January 14, and you could receive an official reply in the next Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour." So what that means is you can just go ahead and go to Twitter, and if you're not sure how Twitter works, if you've never used Twitter before, you'll just reply to that, and then potentially your question could get read. And then of course the Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour pretty much retweeted that and verified it, really. So that's interesting. So if you're into that whole Q&A thing, you can do that there. I guess the most interesting thing about all this news is the complexity behind the event being streamed. I don't understand why it's such a big deal. Like, how do you even, as a company, come out with a statement that starts with, "Yes, we are not going to be live streaming anything," and then have some people within the hosting be like, actually, I was told we would be live streaming something." You know, so I don't understand how you have a Battle Hour event and you have the previous ones live streamed and now this one is potentially not being live streamed. I just don't get it. Like I said, I don't want to get too upset about it, but it's definitely a weird choice. It's an odd choice to have Battle Hour not be live streamed, if that is the case. And to build onto that, if it isn't live streamed at all, you're probably wondering, well, where do I get this news? Well, first of all, I would love to say that I'm going to do my best to upload all the news videos about the biggest bits of news that comes out of this event. But if you want to watch it live, we actually have a source for where you could watch this live, potentially. Now, this is the same dude that live streamed the Daima announcement at New York Comic Con, and everybody was very upset at his commentary because it came across a bit brash and stuff. But if this is the only person who can show us Dragon Ball Games Battle Hour live, he may be on a bit of a redemption arc, so a lot of people are pretty excited about this. So He says, I'll be streaming it. The salute emoji, we good. That is Count Virgil on Twitter. Again, this guy seems to be a pretty alright guy. I actually saw in the reply section, he says, the trailer for Daima was never bad, it was just surprising. I'm extremely excited for new Dragon Ball. So, there you have it. Anyway, guys, this has been the latest news video, mainly covering all the news that comes out of Battle Hour. Once they release any new Dragon Ball Super chapter drafts or anything like that for the next era of the Dragon Ball Super manga, make sure you keep up to date with those videos, because I will be releasing those. I know some of you guys may have stuck around for the superhero versus manga comparison videos. And before that, my regular chapter videos where I was just going over the spoilers and stuff, those didn't get a whole lot of views. But I noticed my channel started to get some traction whenever I did the comparison videos. Of course, the comparison saga is over, but we will still be covering the spoilers and the chapters in general and the drafts and stuff. So make sure you guys stay subscribed for that kind of stuff. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you leave a like and comment down below to tell me what you thought of the video. And please subscribe to the channel, as it really does help out. Thanks for watching, and have a good one. Peace off.